And here we are again, and again on a Tuesday. It's the 31st of May, 2016. We were here on Saturday, the 28th, but we had some technical difficulties and the system crashed. Actually, we had some major difficulties. It rained, and they caused the technical difficulties, and the system crashed. So we're back again. For your listening pleasure, Teresa is here. Hi,
Hello.
Teresa. And Peggy's here. Hi, Peggy.
Hi.
And I'm Jennifer. And I'm in Spain. Peggy, where are you?
I'm in Monterey, California, US of A.
Okay, and Teresa?
And I'm in the Greater Lisbon area in Portugal.
Fabulous. Fabulous. Okay, so we're all over the place here. Okay, so let's just jump right into it without any further ado. And here we go. Tunnel of Love. I believe it's loading.
Yes. It says
Okay.
loading.
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Okay, so we're in the last of our four-part webinar series about vocabulary building strategies, and let's see if we can kind of bring it all together today. English as a second language and English as a foreign language learners.
Yay.
Experienced journalists.
Ooh. I like the stars.
English teachers.
That's us.
Yep. Yay for the English teachers. What do they all have in common? We all know the upset. No, that's not the right word. The letdown. No, that's not it. It's not disappointment. Vexation.
No.
Good word. Not quite the one I'm looking for. Disgruntlement.
Wow.
That sounds like it means, but not the right word. Chagrin. I love that word. Much to my chagrin, but it's not the right word right now. Irritation. No, that's not it. Dissatisfaction. Annoyance? No, not quite. Frustration, that's the word, of not finding the right word.
Right.
We all know the frustration of not finding the right word. Okay, sometimes we can't remember the word. Okay, like for example in English, we say it's on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah,
You know that?
In Portugal, we say it's under our tongue.
Oh, it's under your
Or in the basement of our brain.
Really? It's buried down in the bottom. It's covered up.
Right.
Yeah, that is interesting. Yes, that is a very frustrating experience when you know the word, but you can't think of it.
You know, I think I like the Portuguese definition better.
You do?
I think for me, yeah. I think it's truer that when I can't think of a word, it's buried somewhere. It's not on the tip of my tongue at all. Even though I say that, I say it's on the tip of my tongue. It's not there. You know, it's not coming. It's buried.
Or it's hiding under your tongue, as we say. Right.
And sometimes we never knew it. Sometimes we never knew the word. I know in my experience learning Spanish as a second language as an adult, I learned words in Spanish that describe things things, and I didn't have a word for that in English, and then looking it up, found, oh wow, that's interesting. Here's an English word for something I didn't know how to word to describe. I didn't know how to word to describe it.
I learned a new word yesterday for the first time. I didn't.
Oh, really?
A word I had never heard of before and will probably never use except in that context. And that's kind of amazing because I'm sort of old, you know, and I've been speaking English a long time, but some specialty words are out there and only a small group of people use them.
Okay, what's the word?
I shouldn't have brought this up. I'm not sure I can say it. Suzerainty. Suzerainty.
And the meaning?
How do you spell it?
No.
No idea?
Suzerenty.
Oh.
Isn't that the strangest word? I never knew it existed.
No.
Me neither.
And I think it's not even in my dictionary. I had to go, where did I find it? I found it on Wikipedia, talking about Chinese politics and history. Suzerainty, but it's an English word, suzerainty.
Okay, you know, I just looked it up in the Merriam-Webster app, and it says it's spelled Suzerainty.
Oh, I'm sorry, I spelled it wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's okay. But okay, and it means the dominion of a suzerain or overlordship. Overlordship.
Okay,
It comes from Middle French.
Yeah, so it's kind of the same kind of word as sovereignty.
Exactly, something like that. Yeah. Yep.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't mean the same thing. It means something different than sovereignty.
Right.
Yeah, no, it's very specific.
Mm-hmm.
Who knew?
Okay.
That one never. That one's going to go way down to the bottom of the brain.
Right.
At least my Portuguese brain, way down there.
Okay. Okay, so here you can see some words raining down from the sky and more words growing.
Ah.
Nice image.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yep.
I like that.
Yeah, so words beget words, all right?
There's a Bible word for you, beget.
Yeah, beget.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, the more you use words you know, the more words will grow in your lexicon garden.
Ah, nice.
Mm-hmm. Very nice.
We have seen that nouns can be verbs, that we can make adverbs by adding ly, and that we can make completely different words or change their function by adding prefixes and suffixes to the beginning or the end of the word.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what we looked at in the last 3 webinars.
Right. Mm-hmm.
We have talked about how words in English evolve and change. We have even invented some new words.
I love invented words.
Yeah, I know. They are fun. Words in English are fun, friendly, flexible, and are often multitasking.
The image is great.
Can I give you an invented word that just popped into my head?
Okay.
Jeggings. 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 They're a cross between jeans and leggings.
Aha, right.
They look like jeans, but they fit like leggings, and they're calling them jeggings.
Okay.
Don't have a name for it? No problem.
No problem. No problem. Even if it doesn't exist.
Right.
Invent the name and somebody will invent it.
Exactly.
We'll make it. Awesome.
And start using it, and it'll stay, and it'll go into the dictionary.
Yeah.
Like Google. Google became a verb, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
It's true.
Okay, an interesting fact. The most comprehensive English dictionaries hold just under 200,000 words, far less than Japanese or Chinese. But those 200,000 words have over 600,000 definitions.
Whoa, three
Yeah,
times. Yeah.
the challenge of English right there.
Yeah, okay. This means that any word in English can have multiple meanings, an average of 3 per word. Okay, so may look inconspicuous, but it could be a very powerful word.
Right.
A tiny word can mean a lot. Set, for example, 3 little letters, over 400 uses.
Wow.
I know.
Oh my God.
I know, it's just ridiculous. Okay, like, I don't know, you can set the table, you can set something down, the sun sets.
Right.
That would be very discouraging if I were learning English.
Oh yeah, you think so? I think the opposite. I think that like knowing one word and then being able to say look at every day, maybe look at a new use.
That's a good idea.
Right.
Yeah, 365. There's 400, so every day you could look at a new meaning of set
Sure.
for a whole year and a month.
Exactly. Some of them you're going to discard. I mean, when I was looking into it, there's some like set has something to do with chickens. You know, I don't raise chickens, so I'm probably not going to use the word set in that context, so I'm going to discard that piece of information. But other ones, you know, people will see how it can be useful to them. Maybe somebody is in the chicken industry, and that is a really interesting meaning for them to know.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah. Well, at least you don't have to learn new spellings.
Exactly. Exactly. And it's an easy one. It's a real easy one.
Or new pronunciations.
Yeah. And that's a lot of mileage for one little word. Okay, and the question is, so what are some things that you can do? Number 1, everybody's been telling you this your whole life, and I'll tell you again. Read. Read. It's super important. You get to see the word set probably in a dozen different contexts.
Yeah.
In a chapter, in a book.
Yeah. Probably.
At least.
Huh.
But you see, Jen, one of the things I like about reading nowadays in an iPhone, an iPad, one of these gadgets, you know, is that you can just press your finger over the word and then get the definition, which is extremely practical, right? And I think it's a great way for people to increase their vocabulary this way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm.
You should find it. I mean, okay. And your question is, how do I know which level? You know, like, how do I know which is my level to read out? What should I be reading? Okay, you're gonna have to experiment a little bit to tweak this, but you should find between 7 to 10 new words on the page for it to be the correct level for you. Okay.
That's a lot. Wow.
Okay.
Well, I got suzerainty now, so
yeah,
that's 1 of 7 to 10 words.
so that it's interesting, so that it's challenging, you know?
Yeah, yeah, I do know. And when I'm trying to read in Spanish or in French or in Italian, yeah, if I'm working on learning new words, there got to be new words in there.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. And how much you should read? If you're a beginner, I would suggest like one newspaper article, one small newspaper article, or one page of a book. If you're an advanced reader, then a whole chapter. You're an advanced speaker, a whole chapter. And if you're in the middle somewhere, then maybe a longer article from a magazine, that sort of length. Okay. And how often should you read? Every day. Every day, a little bit.
I have to say, my star student who made the most progress of anybody read an hour a day in the evenings. After everything else was done, he would sit down and he would read out loud. He would read it silently to himself, and then he would read it out loud again. And not only did his vocabulary development go up, his fluency went up, and his pronunciation went up, and everything went up.
Oh, yeah, that is an excellent exercise. That really would exercise his mouth muscles.
Right. And that's great testimony, Peggy, coming from a student of yours, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was remarkable. It did take a while. You know, it took about a year, but at the end of that year, he sounded just so great. All his problems had moved away, and he had learned a whole lot of new words because he was reading outside of his normal reading material.
Right. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, so that's number one. A thesaurus is like a dictionary, except that it groups words within constellations of meaning. Okay, so unlike a dictionary, it's not organized in alphabetical order. Okay, and you find a word that you're looking for, and then it will give you synonyms and some antonyms, and then it will give you other groups of words that are somehow similar to the original word you were looking for.
And it often shows you those other words in sentences, so you can see how they might be used, because it's important to know it, because every synonym moves a little bit differently away from the original word that you put in. So it's good to know if you're getting closer to what you're thinking, you know, the need you have for it, the context that you want it to be in, or whether it's getting like moving away from what you really want to say. Yeah, I love thesauruses, and you know, a lot of students don't use them.
No.
Well, Peggy, let me tell you that when I studied in the States back in the 60s, early 60s, we did use a lot the thesaurus, and my first one was Roget's thesaurus. I still have it.
I remember.
Yeah. And one of the things that our English teacher, this was in 7th, 8th grade, told us was that we had to refer to the thesaurus and try to find as many different, let's say, adjectives, adverbs, nouns, etc., that we could replace for a certain noun that we were using at the time, so that we would increase our vocabulary. And I think that really helped me increase my English vocabulary, although I was studying in an English-speaking country. Well, but I'm a non-native speaker anyway.
Double reinforcement. You're learning the new words and then probably hearing them outside. Right away. Reinforcement.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
fantastic. I forgot about Roget's thesaurus. Yeah, everybody had one.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, they're a fantastic resource. And in as we saw at the very beginning of this presentation, when we were looking for just exactly that right word, this is what the thesaurus is for, to help you find exactly that right word.
Right.
Yeah.
And I loved just to read it. just to sit down in the armchair in front of the fire with a big thick thesaurus. Oh yeah.
You know, I still love dictionaries today. I still have lots of paper, print dictionaries, and also have them in the iPhone and iPad. Not only the dictionaries, but a thesaurus. I also have one, which I think is, very useful, because sometimes I'm out and about and try, writing something that comes to mind, and I will think of a better synonym, for it, and I will just refer to one of those apps, which is absolutely great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Technology really helps these days, also in this respect.
Oh, and tell us the name of that thesaurus we were talking about the other day, Teresa.
It's
the online one?
Visual Thesaurus, I think. Right,
Okay.
Peggy? Yep.
Yeah, visualthesaurus.com.
Yeah, it's great.
It's a fabulous, wonderful place to be. It's really fun.
It's incredible.
Okay, and what else have we got here? Oh, free rice.
Yeah, love this.
Free rice is really fun. Let's play just for a couple minutes.
Okay, I haven't heard about this. It's good to see it again.
Okay, can you guys see my screen, or do I have to stop sharing and reshare again?
We see it.
Oh, I'll be quiet. I'm going to turn my mic off for...
Teresa, can you see the free rice?
I can. Screen? I see atmosphere.
Perfect. Right? Okay. So the way the game works is the word in bold, which is atmosphere here. We have to try to find the synonym. They give us 4 options. Okay. And I think I know the answer. I'm pretty sure it's surrounding air.
I think so.
And I'm correct. So what happens is 10 grains of rice get donated to a developing country.
This is the fabulous thing about this site, because we not only us, but students are, improving their vocabulary, but they're also helping people who need to be helped, right?
Exactly.
So it's fabulous, yeah.
Yeah, this is a wonderful place. This is a wonderful place. And I can, now, I'll just show you, you can go to change level. You can start at any level you like. You can start at any level. What level do you want to try out, Teresa?
Me? Let's say level 30. Okay, level 50. Okay, go to level 50.
Okay, we're going to have a hard time here.
Yeah, I'm sure. Nard, oh dear.
Nard. Does anybody know what nard means? I do not.
No, I think we have to go back.
I'm going to go with a fish.
A fish?
I have no idea.
Let's
no idea.
Yay!
No, it's an aromatic ointment. Okay, remember that, because they're going to ask us again.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Clash.
Jesus. No, we have to go back. We have to go back, Jennifer.
Okay. Let's go back. Let's go back to 30. We'll go halfway. We'll go halfway.
This is tumbling.
Yeah.
Propagate.
Well, okay. If it makes you feel any better, Peggy, I read an article one time that even like a Harvard University professor only has a vocabulary of out of these 200,000 words, only has a vocabulary of, I don't know, maybe 30% of that or something like that or less. So.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Propagate is spread.
I can see what I'm going to be from now on.
Okay, good. We got that one right. Okay.
Good.
Yay.
Yeah.
Okay.
A necromancer. I thought a necromancer was something that ate other things. I don't see a word for that.
Well, so I thought necro is something to do with death or dead.
That's what I think.
Yeah. But prey is, it's not prey, I don't think. Could it be sorcerer?
I Yeah, I'm not sure about this one.
Oh, like romancer.
Maybe.
Necromancer.
Okay, let's try.
I don't
Let's
know.
try. Correct.
Wow.
Way to go.
We're
Yay.
giving more grains of rice.
I could be a
Okay.
third.
Okay. And all right. So now we get nard again. So we remember that it's
Aromatic ointment. Okay.
It's going to help us remember and review. That's nice. Nice.
Yeah.
review.
exactly. And what it does is it reviews it. It gives you the same question over and over again until you get it right.
Oh, great.
Right.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So
There's only 4 choices, so eventually we'll get it right.
yeah. So
Exactly.
you learn one way or the other. Okay. So we'll stop that now. That was fun. We can
It
anybody
was.
find
And
that
that's
later.
freerice.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
www.freerice.com.
Nice.
Okay. Can you guys see my screen again?
Yes.
Okay. And then we have the third thing I want to talk about today is the daily training program.
And what is that, Jen?
Okay. The daily training program is something you get in our courses.
Ah.
Okay. And it is, depending on your level, you get a different list every day of words and collocations, okay? And just to briefly to describe a collocation, it's a group of words that always goes together,
Mm-hmm.
okay? So
For example,
happy birthday is a collocation. It's not glad birthday or merry birthday. It's happy
Got it.
birthday,
Right.
okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. So you get a list of words and collocations every day in your inbox, and let me just show you that. You get this in your
Mhm.
inbox every day, all right? And you click on that, and that takes you to your area, and it's just opening now. Can you see my screen? My
It's
Yes.
loading. Yes. Mm-hmm. Purple belt.
purple belt? Yeah. Okay. So it says write sentences using these words. So shoot. So shoot. I brought my coffee. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm the objective here is to make sentences for as many uses as you can.
Ah.
Okay. So you get to
Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me.
yeah. Don't shoot me.
Mm,
Don't shoot me. Or if somebody says,
I'm going to shoot on over to the store. You want anything?
oh,
Uh-huh.
Shoot on over.
Yeah. Good one.
or someone says to you, I have something to tell you, and you say, shoot,
Right.
meaning
That's
go
true.
ahead.
That's true.
All right.
Mhm.
So there's depending on the level, it depends on how many words you get to do every day. This is the highest level here, so it's quite a long list, but it shouldn't take that long if you're that good. And some collocations.
Mhm.
And then there's some pronunciation practice, but I'll explain that another day. And then you push send. And then you get a nice little joke.
That's cute.
You get a nice little joke about after you finish, okay? And then what happens is we, during the class, we correct the sentences. So we get to see both the learner and the teacher get to see the students' errors in slow motion, okay?
Mhm.
And analyze them so that the learner can avoid making the same mistakes in the future.
Mm.
Okay?
So a feedback loop about your successes and failures and what to do about them.
Exactly. So we're not in the classes. I'm not blabbing on about grammatical terms and all kinds of stuff that you're not interested in, or maybe you already know. Okay, we're only talking about where you need help.
Got it. Nice.
Yeah, very nice.
Very nice. This is so cool.
Okay. All right, and I'd like to invite everybody to a free fluency assessment. Okay. I'll just show you that. Here, can you see the questionnaire?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so you answer these questions on a scale from 1 to 5. All right, 1 is not at all. I can't do that. I don't understand the question. And number 5 is totally 100%. I have no problem doing that whatsoever. Okay?
Yeah.
And then you get all the way to the bottom, and don't forget to push the send button, because if you don't, you're going to lose all your answers and you're going to have to do it again.
Right.
So click the send button, and then you get a practically instant message in your inbox telling you your level.
Really?
Very good. Very
That's
good.
great. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, that's very nice, Jen. That's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
I think I'm going to take this fluency assessment one of these days.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, to get my result immediately in my inbox.
Okay.
That would be satisfying, wouldn't it, to get anything immediately?
Oh, yeah, immediate confirmation. That is awesome. That is awesome.
Uh-huh.
And I hope this webinar series has been gratifying to everybody who's been watching it. If you want to get in touch with me, Jennifer at English-laboratory.com. Just send me an email. I'll be happy to get back to you. Visit me on my website. I'm usually there in the chat box on the website. Thank you.
Great, Jen.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I know I've had such a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great, Jen. Very nice. And very useful.
Thank
Incredible.
you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Peggy. Thank you so much, Tanisha. Thank you so much, everybody out there who's been watching, everybody who's with us today, everybody who's going to be watching the replay. Thank you so much. And we'll see you around. Bye.
Bye.